guys, it is me, Stace. I am back again today with another Friday PIP, which is our Pinterest inspired project. And today we're making this card here. This is called a bridge card, so it stands like that, but you're also able to close it flat for mailing as well. Super fun card. Alright, so the first thing you will need is a piece of cardstock for the base of your card. I chose yellow. This measures 4 1/4 by 8, and you'll want the same color going across the top for the front, and this piece measures 1 1/4 by 5 1/2. Then we have our green pieces. You see I have one on the inside here and 2 on the outside. The one for the inside measures 2 3/4 by 4. On the outside ones, you need 2 of those. They measure 1 by 4. Then we have the white for the inside greeting and the white here, and that measures 2 1/2 by 3 3/4 and 1 by 5 1/4. And then lastly we have the brown for the inside there, and you will need 2 of those, and they both measure 1 by 4. And I will have all the measurements on my blog, as well as the original pin will have all the measurements as well. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do is take our piece of cardstock and do some scoring. So I have my Cricut trimmer, bring in my bone folder, and we're going to first score this at 1 1/4. So 1 1/4 is our first one, and again at 2 1/2, then 5 1/2, and our last one is going to be at 6 3/4. Okay, done with that. Take your bone folder and go ahead and crease on your score marks. Okay, so it's all like that. You're going to take the first score mark and fold that one toward you to create this piece here, just like that. So we're going to fold it in. It'll look like that, and then when the card's put together, it'll stand like this. Alright, the stamps that I'm using is one of May's. It is the Sunflower Wishes. We're first going to do our stamping. I have a piece of scrap yellow cardstock, and I'm going to grab the Sunflower, the larger one. And I'm using, this is Lemon Tart cardstock by Paper Tray Ink, but I'm using the Buttercup ink pad because the Lemon Tart was too light. I'm going to cut that out. You do want 2 of these. I have one cut out already to save some time. Just cut out the Sunflower. So when the card is folded flat, it actually measures 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, so it will fit into a standard A2 size envelope. The card is just much smaller when it's standing, but a really cute card nonetheless. I just think it's really fun and different. And I'm not being too perfect with the Sunflower, but again, you want to cut out 2 of these pieces. And I mentioned before, May stamps are so easy to cut around. They're just simple lines. This cardstock is rather thick. So before, I'm a big fan of Paper Tray Ink's cardstock. Their inks, not so much. But I did place an order, and I got 18 of their, or 17 or 18 of their ink pads, and I want to say 17 colors. I'm on the fence on if I want to order more of the Paper Tray or go with Stampin' Up. Stampin' Up just redesigned their ink pads, and I've always been a fan of Stampin' Up ink pads. You know, the lid you can use for watercoloring, a blender pen, aqua painters. So I do like that. It's just that their cardstock is a lot more money than Paper Tray ink. Alright, so we have our 2 sunflowers cut out. We can set those aside. Now I have a piece of scrap green and a scrap piece of brown. I'm going to grab the center of that sunflower and the brown ink, bring that up, stamp that down, and I'm also going to do the same with the green with the leaves. So I have the green ink here. My 2 leaves are here. I'm going to stamp them and cut these out as well. Okay, so first this one. This one's really simple to cut out. It's kind of wiggly already. I was going to have all this already pre-cut, but I wanted you to see how it goes together. Okay, so there's the center to our leaves. Okay, there's one leaf, and then we have the other one here. And I really went off on that leaf. Okay, there's that side, and then our last side here, and then we're all done with our fussy cutting. Okay, scoot all that aside. Now we're going to assemble. So we have the inside pieces. I'm going to grab the green that goes inside here. And again, this piece measures 2 3/4 by 4. I'm using art glitter glue that I get from May May. I'm going to stick my pin in there to kind of help me unclog it a little bit. That's going to go inside here, like that. Then we have our white piece to go inside of that. I do want to stamp this one though. You see here it says, just a note to say, thinking of you. I already have this to say, thinking of you on my block. I'm going to stamp that in the brown ink, or the cocoa bean color. Inking it up. Getting it on there straight, I hope. Okay. Now we can put it, and you want to stamp that toward the top so you can see it. Okay, right now we have our panels. I did stamp those as well. If you want to use pattern paper, you can do that. So I have the 2 browns. You can see I did stamp the one. We're going to stamp the other one. And I'm using that same brown ink in that center of the flower, just to stamp a pattern. Okay, we're done with that one. And I'm going to do the same with the green. So we have our 2 browns stamped and done. The green I have the leaves on. So we're going to grab those. Again, this card will go a lot quicker if you just use pattern paper, but you guys know I like making my own paper. Alright, let's go ahead and glue these guys down. I think on this card, you can see I have the green and the brown on the inside. I think I'm going to put the brown on the outside this time and the green on the inside, just to be different. And then we'll see which one we like better. I'm just going to put the green there. And our brown. If you're using double-sided paper, you can just use one side on one of them and then the other side on the other panel. And then we're going to do our sunflower next. Straight. Okay, so that part of our card is done. Super cute. I really do like this card a lot. Alright, let's work on this part here. This goes in the front for our greeting. So I'm going to stamp that in the brown ink. And that one says, just a note. I'm stamping it toward the right. So I have room for the sunflower on that side. Okay. I'm going to glue this piece down to the white. Like I said, if this tutorial is kind of all over the place, which I think it is, you can go to my blog post and you'll see the original link. That will take you to the original pin, and she has more detailed instructions there. Alright, so now I'm going to do our sunflower. Alright, first I'm going to take my bone folder and kind of flip up the edges, just to give the flower dimension. Okay, I'm going to stick some glue on the back of it and layer on top of the other one, just as we did the daisy, kind of offsetting the petals so they're not all going the same way. Alright, then I'm going to grab a foam dot for the back of the inside piece. put that one in the center. So cute. All right, now I'm going to glue the leaves down. Before I do that, though, I do want to take the leaves and kind of curl them up a little bit to give them life. The same for that one. I'm going to take my glue, put glue on half the leaf, and then kind of put it over here. And then we'll have the smaller one. Again, I'm putting glue on half of it. Just like that. And let's go ahead and glue our sunflower down. Just like that, and just give it a second to kind of hold. And then we'll assemble our card. Alright, so what you want to do to assemble it, you want to figure out where this is going to go. You can have it go in the middle, all the way to the bottom. I like kind of going off a little bit from the top. So I'm going to put glue about 1 inch in on the side. Okay, just like that. Then put this where I want it to go, which is about 1 inch or so from the bottom. Just press that down, making sure it's straight. Okay, now what I want to do now is just fold the first piece over, and you'll see this piece goes to that one. So I'm going to glue this one, again, about 1 inch in. And just put this one on this side. So now you'll see when it lays flat, it's actually the same size as an A2 size card. See that? So it can fit in an envelope to mail it. And it just opens up like that. Isn't that super cute? I just love the shape of the card. You can of course decorate the back if you want to. If you want to do a personal greeting, you can write it back here. But there you have it. So we have the brown on the front and the green on the front. Which ones do you guys like better? I'm leaning more toward the green because I think it shows off the yellow more on the flower, but you guys leave me a comment below. The green on the front or the brown on the front. Any questions, guys, please let me know. As always, thanks so much for watching. Have a great day, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.